Uh, I want to talk a little bit about numbers. Just do a little math. And, you know, sometimes people wonder why it takes so long to build a network marketing organization. And, of course, some people it doesn't take that long. If you have a lot of friends or social media following, some people can make the $5,000 or $25,000 their first month. So anyway, the whole concept of multi-level marketing is, a couple of people that get a couple of people. And I don't know if you ever got a pencil out and just did, like you start with 2 and then 4 and then 8 and then 16. Well, on the 10th level, you got over 1,000 people. So if you get 2 people and you duplicate yourself, in other words, you got to train them to get their 2 people. If you don't train them to get their 2 people, then you're going to have to get more than 2 people to get 2 people that are going to get 2 people. But if you get 2 people and train them to get 2 people, and then they're going to train them people to get 2, and they're going to help them do it. And, sometimes what people do, they call it a taproot. And what they do is, because they probably run out of all the people they know anyway, so when they get somebody new, they say, well, look, make a list of people you know, and we'll go see them together. And that way, the new person doesn't have to do the sales pitch, and he has the benefit of his sponsor who is making money, and then those people are more likely to come in. And so, if you help your people help their people, then your organization will go deep. And deep is where the money is. If you don't go deep, then the bulk of your money is going to be fast start bonuses. And fast start bonuses are okay, but they're, only in their first month when they join, and then after that you don't get the big money anymore. So if you want to make $400 or $500 a month in fast start bonuses, you got to have a steady supply of new recruits. But just looking at it mathematically, and there's some people that say it's all numbers, it's all numbers. So like, when I do paid advertising and I get 20 people a day that take my free tour, I know that a certain percentage of them are going to become affiliates. And I know that a certain percentage of them are going to quit, and I know that a certain percentage of them are going to stay with it. And so, looking at it that way, it is a numbers game. And because it is, it takes time. And in order to get the kind of people that you need, if you got 1 million people making you $1 a month, then you're making $1 million a month. Of course, you make more than $1 on each of your people, but the idea is to get a lot of people that you make a little bit of money on. So anyway, if everybody only gets 2, then on the 10th level, there's 1,024 people. Now, the funny thing about this is, if everybody will just get 1 more, in other words, 3, 6, 12, 3, 9, 27 is what it would be. Anyhow, that ends up on the 10th level, 19,683 people. So it was only 1,000 people if everybody got 2, but if everybody got 3, then it's 19,683 people. Now, if everybody just gets 1 more, and, how long does it take to get 1 person? Can you get 1 person a month? Can you get 1 person a year? and I get several a month, and so, but anyhow, if everybody just got one more, and it's 4, 16, 64, 256, on your 10th level you have a million 48,576. And now in My Daily Choice HempWorks, you get paid 10 levels down. So if everybody got 4 that got 4 that got 4, you're going to have 1 million people on your 10th level. And that's, so if you add them all up, that's a lot more than 1 million, because that's just 1 million on the 10th level. But on the 9th level, there's 262,000. On the 8th level, there's 65,536. On the 7th level, there's 16,384. So, if you add them up, it's even, quite a bit more than that. So, the idea is sound, the principle is sound, and it's why multi-level marketing makes more millionaires than any other type of business. Now, if you want to go get a McDonald's franchise or a Burger King or something like that, you got a $1 million building, or at least, I don't know how much they cost, but several $100,000, no doubt. And, you've got employees, and and then there's franchise fees, and you don't start a franchise for $20. Well, you can start this business for $20. So, that's all it is. It's $20. And then, your product, and you can start off. I started off just buying a minimal amount of product, and then as I realized I was leaving money on the table, then I increased my rank up to director and then executive, so that I could make the full 50% on the Fast Start bonuses. So if you just look at it realistically, it's not a get rich quick, but if you just sit down and say, can I get 2 people? Well, of course you can. I mean, finding 2 people that want to increase their lifestyle isn't very difficult, and so then if it takes you a week, or if it takes you a month, or however long it takes you, you just keep at it and consistent activity. Now the thing about it is if you spend a lot of time online, you got all these financial forecasters that are predicting a massive financial collapse. Well, here we are into what God calls the 3rd year of 7 years of prosperity, which is followed by 7 years of really bad stuff. And so now times are as good as they've ever been. So everybody who wants a job has one. And so with the extra money that you have, you can build this business. And you don't have to go spend a $5 on a cup of coffee every day at the socialist place. You can spend that money to build your business, and it doesn't really take that much money, and it isn't long before whatever money you are spending, whether I spend money on paid ads, but now I'm to the point where I don't worry about it anymore. In the beginning you spend more than you make, but then comes the time when you break even, and then after that you can just kind of cruise along. But anyhow, so if you want to build a business, this is the easiest business there is to build. And there isn't a better product on the face of the earth than CBD oil. And there isn't a network marketing company on the face of the earth that pays higher commissions than My Daily Choice. And I don't think there's a better management team than My Daily Choice has. And So it's the right product at the right time with the right people. And now that, you know, the economy is good, and so take advantage of it. And, you know, I mean, plan, you know, for your future, because, you know, something may happen. You know, you got these people in the Midwest that never thought they'd be underwater, you know. Now, here's the Missouri River, 12 feet or whatever above the highest it's ever been. And so, you know, stuff can happen, you know, and you don't know. You know, you always need to be prepared, you know, have extra food and stuff on hand, stuff like that. But if you have a side business that you can build, and here it is, the best one on earth, that you can build while you're doing whatever you're doing. And it doesn't take much time. It does take a little bit of money. If you don't want to spend any money, then it will take more time. But you build this on the side, and then, you know, one day you're making $10,000 a month, $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month, $1 million a month, and whatever. And it is inheritable by your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and so, you know, when they go to the second grade and somebody says, "How come you are so damn rich? How did that happen?" Well, my great-grandpa got into my daily choice, and, you know, rest of it's history. So, anyhow, I hope you have a great day.